Hey everybody, welcome back. In this episode, I wanted to craft the crystal assembler, which is this guy here. And for this, we need the extended machine frame, which takes entro-infused ingots, which get entro dust from entro crystals, which entro crystals you get from fluix and entro dust, which is kind of cyclical, but there is a way to actually do this and kind of to do it quickly. So you make the entro seed, right? And let's make 8. And then you use a fluix block. And you right click the fluix block with the entro seed and it becomes a budding entro crystal. Or budding entro block, I think. I'm not sure. But anyway, here. The great thing is we can use our setup here. So we just place the fluix and then right click and it changed to budding entroized fluix. Eventually, unfortunately, this is not perpetual, so you have to keep doing it. But it's not a terrible process, and in the meantime it's actually running through this in the back and pulling a lot of shards out. But let's see, and then at the end you get quartz. So this process will get you a bunch of the intro shards, and you can see sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's a lot longer, just depends. Oh, and also, these can take fortune. I had no idea, so I enchanted them all with fortune 3. I'm wondering if there's a way to actually make these so that they're unbreakable. I would think probably not, but we don't generally need it. We don't generally need that much of it, so it's probably fine. All right, and that's our last set. So how many do we get? Oh, 41. Okay, so to get the ingots, you need at least 32 of the entro dust. And since we have 41 shards, we can make 41 dust. And that just puts them in the inscribers, and you get the dust from the crystals. And you also get these shards. Now the shards can be converted back to crystals. All right. So if we want to do 64 of these, it takes 32 of the dust. There we go. So we can make actually 128 here. And that's making it over here in the reaction chamber. Right. So one thing is you have to have a pattern provider, and then you have to have another channel cable hooked to it so that it can pull power out of the ME system. So I disconnected that at one point, thinking I didn't need it. I just needed the water on hand. But eventually I realized that you did need it because it failed on a process. Because no power. So once we took it back, that works. So now we're good to go. And so I think I added another 8 drives. And I think, let's see, 256. So these are disk drives, not storage cells. And also these. So I've been kind of switching back and forth. So the storage cells, or the storage disks, are a lot like refined storage. Basically, you could just It's just you have that many items and that's it. So, but I've been slowly going through and making 10 at a time to fill up the drives when I don't mind tying up the system. And it works pretty well, except for when you make that many, for some reason, it'll get to a certain point and then it will just stall out. It's not waiting for anything. It's just stuck. So once it gets down to that point, it's almost to the end, really. And all you do is basically just cancel it and then restart it, and it finishes in like 30 seconds. So, but anyway, okay. So to make I made a crafting recipe. I don't know why for the crystal assembler. But basically, oh, I can't do it. You know what? I wonder if I can make, okay. Did I make crafting recipes? I did for, okay. So let's see if I can make it without actually. Nope. Okay. All right, let's do this. Okay. Now we can make oh, I don't have recipes for that. Okay, so I need, let's see, a recipe for that. Recipe for that. And then and I can't believe it, but we're actually running out of space again on our crafter molecular assemblers. Okay, so I have one of each of those, and then let's make 4 of those and see how that goes. All right, I need to pause real quick. Okay. So yeah, so let's see. We should probably make a few more co-processing. And crafting units. All right, and then let's go back to our 256 drives. Pop that on there. There we go. How do I want to set these up? All right, so this is gonna go as one unit. Why don't we bury these? Or at least this way we can put facades on them. Now, and since this is a multi-unit, I think this only shows up as one item. Yeah, it does, which is cool. Nice, there we go. So now, at least we have something else. We can make some smaller crafts while that bigger craft is going on. I didn't do the crystal assembler. Let's make that. Oh crap. That may still have to wait because it needs processors. Did it finish? Oh, it did. Excellent. Okay. So I guess we don't have to wait. Okay. Okay, so I think okay, cool. So now we can start to make some of these other recipes to extend, like the extended inscriber. Basically, it'll run multiple jobs at the same time. And then you can also tweak it a little bit compared to the base ones. Crystal Fixer. Extended drives. That's nice. I don't know how many additional slots that can hold. Oh, 20. Nice. And I think it's probably fitting in the same space. So, like, if we... Oh, I can't do that without those coming off. All right, so if we do extended drive, all right, so we have to do a pattern for this, and a capacity card. And a basic card. Okay, I think we have room for one more. Is that making a connection? Is everything else online? All right. Oh, we have a new processor. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see. Okay. So I got to figure out where each of these go. So this is done in the inscriber. That's done in the inscriber also. Okay, so that goes in the crystal assembler. Wait. It shouldn't have to make that press. All right. Okay. So okay, intro. Oop. Oh, they were. Well, that's dumb. Okay, so. Okay. Now let's try this. Oh, it did come through. Okay, perfect. Nice. I wonder if it takes up more channels, though. No. Doesn't appear to be. Or if it is, we have enough open channels for it. So, but I think this was 5 and 3. So perfect. Let's go put those 256 ones in there. There it is. Perfect. That's nice. I like that. So now we can do these in batches of 20 instead of 10. And I can just kind of walk away. Perfect. We just have to pull one at a time off to make the nice. I like that. And it's the same form factor in the front too, which kind of is pretty cool. All right. What's next? I did update, so a lot of the things we've already completed are unfortunately they're showing that I haven't done them. So it is one of the things that's kind of a pain when you update like that. I wish they had figured out a way to sorry. I wish they had found a way to kind of like, label the progress you had and then, reseat them whenever you update. Excuse me, slurping my drink. Okay. Okay, I don't know why I took that. I think it was because I thought the crystal assembler was going to need it, but it didn't. So, which is fine. And let's go ahead and start another 20 of these. And that can work in the background. Right, and it's using the right one. Okay. So let's, I've been thinking about this. apart from the inferium essence, and the redstone, maybe I think there's not a whole lot of use for most of this stuff that's in here. We're not getting high-end gems. We're getting the, you know, basic and like these. Well, I guess that's common. That's not, or no, that's not common. That's rare. I guess we can keep the gems. I'm just thinking of deleting a lot of this stuff. Just by, you know, for sake of... Although the storage space isn't terrible. We could go up to netherite. And then we could also upgrade the stack. And probably be totally fine. I thought we had... Yeah, it did work. Okay. We have more glass bottles than I know what to do with. We do need these. We want to make more fertile essences. All right, so we'll let that roll for a little bit. We could do let's do an upgrade. So diamond to netherite upgrade. And so we need that sophisticated stack. Oh, jeez. Where did I put my squeezer? Over here. Okay. I wonder, can I do a hopper to the side of that? I don't think these play well with inventories. Oh, I do. Okay, cool. So we'll put a barrel up top. And we will make a bunch of debris. All right, so we can make some more netherite. All right, so we'll upgrade to netherite. We'll add that stack, and I think we can, yep, okay. So now we can upgrade this to a tier 5 as well. We can only do that because there's not a, the tier 5 is enough to hold what's in there already. If you didn't manage it well, it's pretty rough. Wait, why are we not... Really? That's all we have for scraps? That's pretty... Oh, that is so slow. Okay. Let's see if we can speed that up. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. It kept all of our filtering. Now we have two tier 5s and a netherite barrel. So that should pretty much suffice for, you know, the rest of the time. Let's hit that again. Oh, 256 is too fast. It can't transfer enough. Perfect. All right. At some point, I'm just going to disassemble this, and I keep wanting to get that damn charged creeper. I see one up there. Oh, look at that. Even with looting 3 on this, I still can't get that damn thing. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's really, really hard. I'm going to have to make some more snowballs. All right. I guess, let's see. We've done a decent bit of power. Although I didn't make any of the energy cables, but I did make the orb. Ah. Oh boy. I don't think I want to go through that. All right. Let me see. Actually, that's probably a good place to call an episode. I think because everything else is going to be a little bit bigger project from here. How close are we? Oh, we're still processing. Oh, that's a good sign. Oh, I can check our... I don't know if I did this on camera or not. Basically, we have our industrial foregoing set up. And then, so basically I have power running underneath. Let's see. So we have modular router feeding our the acacia logs, but then all of the individual fluid extractors are now powered. Now I haven't done any kind of speed upgrades or anything, but that certainly has made it easier and faster, right? And we have now plenty of plastic. So, and we also have plenty of gas tiers, so I can make some more mob imprisonment tools. Nice. So, at some point, I'm going to add the dissolution chambers probably over here so I can easily get to it without doing another quantum ring. I could actually set up an area just for quantum rings to move, just to kind of expand out from this a little bit. Or I could also go down underneath. But I think probably over here would probably be a good spot for it, right? Probably going to need 4 off the rip. Oh. So if we do kind of a checkerboard pattern like right here, that gives us room to walk around it, and we can come up underneath with the cable. And then we can, so each one of them, actually, what I should probably do, sorry, I know I said we were going to end the episode, but I forgot, but I got sidetracked. My ADD has said, nope. Nice. Okay, should probably use a bigger tank, but at least it's in our system now. And I can use it for crafting recipes when I go over here and set up our dissolution chambers. So, should probably have a bucket recipe. Oop. Jetpack is too fast. Actually, there we go. Much better. And then, so I don't need to put anything, I don't need to put any liquid on top, because basically we can use, we can transfer the fluid in as long as we keep an ender chest or a regular or a tank set up with it. So this is going to continue to fill up this one more time. And then once that's done, that'll fill up the ender tank again, and we can put that in there into the system. I could actually use nah, we'll do that. And then we'll have to work on pink slime, which we're going to need the slaughter factory. Oh, why did I make treated? There we go. And then I guess we could do all right. And then so we do pink dye for the pink slime, brown dye for the liquid meat, there we go. And of course I'm going past my all right, so let's right, pink slime we are going to push to the left. Meat we're going to push to the right. All right. Now we just need to arrange add-on. Okay, so we just need the one. And actually we need a point now, since we're not going to use the system. Okay, now our add-on 3. Okay, redstone, glass panes, and bone meal. There we go. So we're going to get much more liquid meat than pink slime. But we are going to need a pink slime for the additional items. So any kind of speed upgrade, the advanced machine frame is going to require it. Infinity drill, like there's a bunch of usage for it as well. So it's good to have them. Efficiency, and I think processing maybe, or no, I think processing is latex. Okay. No, it isn't. Okay, but it's the next tier. Okay, tier 3. So processing 2 is latex, processing 3 is pink. Okay, so basically this will eventually fill itself up, and we can add these. All right. So theoretically, we're full here off of what we got with this smart cable. Now I could come out of here with a dense cable, come up to here. You know what? Actually, that's probably a great idea. Oops. Nope. Not a great idea until I get the dense cable first. No. And I used the wrong one. Oops. There we go. So, there we go. So this will carry 32. So we can branch off with 8 here, and then we can branch off other places. And actually, I should do that here too. There we go. So this is using 50 or 32 on this one interface of the controller, and this is using 32 on this interface of the controller. So that gives us 8 in this line, but we can come out of the either end of this with an additional 8. Right. So that gives us more flexibility. Now, I may actually end up moving these onto their own over here. But for now it's fine. So we can actually craft with the pink slime once we get over here and set up the next dissolution chamber with pink slime. But that will require coming off of one of these controllers, probably right here. And then, let's see. All right, so we can come, nope. See if I can figure out where I came down. Is that it? Nope. Oh, that's the nether portal. So it would have been over here. Can't remember. There we go. So now we just have to do that. All right, and then we need, oh, I keep forgetting I have this wireless terminal in my hands. there we go. Now these all should be able to be hit with recipes. And now that's a good place to wrap it up. So you made it this far. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.